Welcome back to my channel. Tonight I have unlocked several different licenses, and we also unlocked a couple weeks ago, the DE6. So we now have the big engine, and it's pretty cool. So I'm excited about that. So we're going to take a train. Now I'm going to see Cameo. Cameo's been helping me out from, we're on stream right now. Can I take these two trains? We're going to the food factory town, which is up top from Harbor. Can I make it with... Well, do you think I need two engines for that, is what I'm asking, I guess? And we're going to grab both of these and get them ready to go. So, yep. It's 5, and then that'll be 6. 5 and 6. Okay. We're looking for FH83, and we're looking for FH13. Cameo must be doing something at work. He's not responding. I'm going to see if I can find these. I'll be right back. All right, you're hearing it first. Cameo thinks that one DE6 can pull this train, and he's going to help us do it as long as he's at work right now. So he can help as much as possible, but then if he gets in trouble, then I'll get in trouble. So we have... There's 13, so now we need to find 83. I'm assuming the 83 is probably this one, which is really nice, because they're just right next to each other. No, that's not it. It's too short. Never mind. This is 95. We're looking for 83. 50. Get the cojones out. So we're going to take a DE6, which is the new engine that I've unlocked, and we're going to put it to the test. 50 again. So this is not our second train. So the first train is here in Yard E. I've still got to find the second train. So I'll be back. We'll find the other train. We found our other train here on F83. So we gonna pull it together. So we're going to go to we're at the harbor, and we're going to go to the goods factory town, or food factory town. So up north. So we don't want to go out this way, right? We want to go out this way, back the way that we came in. I'm assuming we want to go in through that mountain, because this is steep over here. I know for a fact that backtrack is real steep. Take the route by the steel mill. Okay. And that is there. So okay, so we're going to go out, go to the right, go to the left, up past the steel mill to the food factory town. Okay. Yep. So that should get us there. All right, so here's a question, and this is something that I have wanted to ask people that play this game, and now I've got you guys. Is it better to use a switcher to put the train together and then use the big engine to move it once we got it pieced together, or does it not matter? So we need to set these two. So we're going to take a look at this. This engine's going to come out of here. So that's a question that I've always wanted to know the answer to. This is going to go to the right. Okay, so don't shunt with the H4 and DE6. Okay. And this is going to go to the left. Yep. And just making sure that my switches are all set to the cars. And then, because it's going to take us a little bit to shunt this, so I want this to go to the left. Yep. And then this one's going to go to the right. Yeah, we're not pressed for time right now, because I'm going to put the train together before, as I always do. I put the trains together before I take the call. So let's go ahead and get our little switcher, the DE2, out. And get that moving and get this train put together for ourselves. There she is. Been a while since I've run this one. There we go. And it's already... Oh, it's funny. Oh, the reverser there. Lights on. And throttle up. And brake off. It's got a whittle horn. It's just a whittle train. Sorry. Oof, my hands are freezing. I have to close my window. It's fall is in the air. By the way, how's the vocal to sound ratio? Are we doing all right? You guys can hear me okay? That's fine. Make some calls. Earn some money. Clear, work trains, LED, switch. There we go. And this should be good in there. Sound is good. Hello, Champagne Yacht. That sounds like a very luxurious time. Yeah. Dovetail is really not doing so great as far as their behavior. I love Train Sim World, but it makes me... Some of the things the publisher does is like... stupid. Now, what I think is neat is because we have this new format now. The chat's actually not in the middle of the window. It's at the bottom. It's kind of cool. Unless it's a really long chat. All right. Brakes on. More brakes. Brakes off. Oops, that was a little too much. There we go. Love the little engine. It's so agile. That was a little rough. That was a little thumpy. Okay, so we're going to take this and... Cameo's going to teach me the ways so that I save money on running engines. Yeah, they really have. Alright, there's that. It's going to be at the other end. I hate when they do that. Hopefully there's not more cars around. Sometimes I pick these up and then I realize there's like one more car that we didn't pick up, you know, like they split it up a little bit. Okay, so we have an issue, I think. Oh no, the brake pressure's building up. It sounded like there was an issue with the brake pressure, but... Alright, we're going to go backwards. Power brake off. And train on. Yeah, there's a lot of lazy development out there. A little bit with Starfield. I feel like the development was a little lazy on that one. The game is great, a phenomenal game, but there's just, they could have done a little bit more. The space stuff is just, and the loading screen thing is ridiculous. I was a little unhappy with the quality. Yeah, but it wasn't always. Bethesda used to, you know, really work hard to make great games. They weren't always like that, and that's why it sucks. Now they don't. This will have a music interlude. Accurate farming with accurate trains, yeah. Or one game that has both. That would be even better. It was a pretty cool project that we did. I guess remember that. It was Farm Sim 17. We were on Estancia La Pacha, and we loaded a whole train with sugar beets. And that was a lot of fun. We used conveyor belts and stuff. I gotta stretch. Oh. Let's pull my mic off the table. Whoops. Whoopsie. All right, let's see here. Brakes on. Probably you have to use the car brake too, since we got so much weight. Is BioWare the maker of the Bioshock series? Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. Hace's project. It looks good. We'll see. Century of Steam is what it's called. It looks like it's going to be interesting. Was this the train? This is it right here. Yeah, that's it. Okay. So I'm believing Cameo. He has told me that I can take this train. This really, really long train. This needs to be switched this way. And that's that. This is good. That's good. I'm going to stop the recording and let's see, hang on a second here. Okay, I'll pick it up there. That way I know that's where I need to go with that. And so now we're going to back this up, which is forward. And probably look the other way because I was facing the wrong direction. Let's get out here and watch from the back and make sure we don't whack into the train. So we'll come down here and we'll wait here as the crossing guard. You think the GP38-2 is underrated? You know, we have that is primarily our railroad uses GP38s and SD45s. Those are the ones that we see go through our backyard. And they got a pair of SD45 tunnel motors from Rio Grande, the Denver and Rio Grande. That's cool to see those go through the yard. And you can see through the back of the engine because it's got that tunnel motor cooling system, which is really basically just a big vent. It's not really a system at all, is it? Dragon Age, Mass Effect. See, I haven't played any of those. Knights of the Old Republic was good. I played that, and that was a good game. Yeah, you're right about that for sure. I've never played Mass Effect. Baldur's Gate, I played some of. Those were fun. Some of the weapons that you got end game were just so cool. It was like, oh man, why did they wait to the end? Guy's gonna have to run down. Oh, I gotta take this phone call. I'll be right back. Now, there we go. And I'm going to back this train up. I'm gonna finish backing it, but I had to take that call. We were trying to figure out. He's sending a letter out to the guy that has the truck and basically telling him, like, you've got 2 weeks to figure out what you're going to do to, you know, take care of this yourself, or we can put it in court. So, to take your pick, you can either just take care of this yourself, or you're gonna end up having to get sued for it. So, it sucks that we have to go that route, but he put himself in that position. So, oh, sorry, OCM. All right, so we're back. Train's rolling. And then we'll pull this little guy around, and it sucks. It just sucks that that had to be the way it went. This guy, I bought a truck from him, and then he never came through. Wow, that was a really hard hit. Did we damage? No, we didn't. Okay, good. But we did miss the mark. It's a real long story, but this guy, I bought a truck from the guy. He lied to me for 2 years about the whole situation and asked for more money, and that wasn't even needed, and he never did anything to the truck until... So I finally talked to a friend of his, and... Oh, I'm not in the... That's right, I'm not there. I'm actually on the train. Found out about all the lying and called him on it, and he disappeared with the truck and never spoke to me again, so... Now we're getting lawyers involved because he's not walking off with $10,000. So he can either actually at this point I don't even want the truck. I just want the money. I'll buy a different truck. Forget it. And this, and we gotta unlock this. Okay, that car's the one that was it. Let's see if we can. I'm gonna be if we can get this little guy to pull the entire train up to where the engines are parked. That would be pretty funny. Sounds like fun. Oh yeah, a bag of fun. Oh, turn that off. Back. That's off. Do we have a brake pipe issue or are we building? No, we're filling up all those cars with air. That will take some time. By the way, be sure to watch my other series. We've got a new vineyard going for Farm Sim, and it's coming out really good. So please watch that series. It's real enjoyable, and it's something different that we're doing on the channel than the normal farming. Plus, it allows you to see the great mechanic. Got some footage on the next upcoming episode of Simone and the baby at the barn driving around on the tractor. He's doing it. Barely, but he's doing it. I'm just going to leave it at notch 1. I don't want to... The amps are pulling hard, and... Yep, nope. We would not be moving right now if that hadn't happened, so... Alright, then I'm going to go ahead and get some camera angle of this thing doing its job. Blow it up. No, we'll get there. There's no rush right now because we're not on the clock, so I'd rather take my time, make sure nothing breaks, not do any damage to the engine, because we're gonna have to. If I damage this engine, I'm probably gonna have to service it anyway, but we're gonna have to do some service to it. We'll use it to pull the one diesel out, and then. We'll pull it in and give it N8 and give it the beans. I take care of my engines here, okay? They got a lot of work to do with them. They got to last. No beans. He's moving right up. You can see there. We're doing good. Now, at this point, I would say you can notch him up. So I've notched him up a notch. And he's going. Show me the money. If we get all the time bonuses, it'll be 68,000 plus 30,000 plus probably an additional 40,000 in bonuses. Bonuses are a little bit difficult. That's why I really only like doing 2 trains at a time. When you get more than that, the switching becomes problematic because you have to obviously deliver these cars to who knows how many sidings. So sometimes that can be an issue. So no beans given. Well, that is, we are at notch 2. He's not really gaining any speed. That's it. That's the speed we're going. And look, this is a long train. You sure we can do this with one engine? A bag plant. Plastic bag plant. Oh. Oh, you have to get to... Let's see. I need to leave that there. I have to get to 49 before this curve here. Well, we'll back it up with the big engine. So, hang on a second. So, I'm getting some instructions here. Turn the engine off. Put the brakes on. We'll just back it up. That's fine. This will make it convenient to attach the loco anyway. And 40 before the curve out of the harbor by the military depot. The curve there. Okay. So we'll need to back it up to where do you think? Probably like that, like where the pavement is. We can do that. That's not a problem. Okay, so let's get back in the engine, and we're going to go ahead now and disconnect this. Turn that off. Put the brake on. And turn those off. Oh, well, I've got brake pipe issues. I must not have... I forgot to close the cylinder. There we go. Oops! Don't be shy on the throttle. Yeah, you guys abuse your engines. Jeez. I try to do it. In real life, I don't think they... Unless they have to do it, I don't think they do that. We'll make it. Alright, so we're going to try this. One engine to get this whole train up the... One big engine. Alright. You said you make enough. I know, but it's a simulator. I like to simulate. Whoops, wrong one, wrong one. This way, brakes off. Engine on. They do. Like a running start with sand. Yeah, Sand Patch is one of those places, obviously, where they, even the name says it all. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Well, and timing too. If I only play once a week, it takes a long time to get the thing done. Alright, we're going to clunk right into that guy. There we go. And of course the rain's going to start. Okay. This one has bigger bumpers than the... Okay, this is kind of a pain that the... This is underneath. Let's see, that's going to go here. And this is going to go here. Come on. There we go. Brakes on. Brakes on. And we're going to turn this off. This place is packed with engines. Are you sure I shouldn't just take the second engine? Wouldn't that be easier? Seems like it'd be easier just to grab the second engine. Alright, then we're going to go backwards. Brakes off, brakes off, brakes off, and reverse. He said, yeah, I'm sure. You're going to take lunch to help up the hill? Okay. Oh, the weather. That's going to be bad. We got bad weather happening. I think you're probably going to beat me, Talo, to be honest with you, especially if you're using a controller. And I'm scared that I'm going to go the wrong way. That's the other thing. I got to make sure. So I think if I remember right, I use a wheel, yeah. So you're probably going to kick my butt because the controller works better than the wheel, from what I've heard from people saying. Oh. Oops. That caused some wheel slip there. All V8 rear engine classics. Okay, so like I've got an RX-7, so like there you're probably going to beat my butt. But what we're going to do is here's how we're going to race. However many people we have, we're going to race stock. The first race is going to be stock. We're going to see who comes out on top. If it's like a really bad beating and not because driver or whatever, but it's because, you know, like the one car is just so much better than the other, even though they're in the same class and stuff, then I'll allow whoever, you know, is towards the back of the pack to do some upgrades to kind of balance it out. Not too many upgrades, but like a slight upgrade. I think it'll be fun. It'll be like a builder's challenge. This, oh my God, it is downpouring. How could this happen? This is gonna be a disaster. So Cameo, how did you learn this? Like that's my, like did you just keep doing it and figure it out? Like is it trial and error? Okay. Yeah. And we're going to fix this engine. Oh, God, that was a hard hit. We're going to fix this engine up because then when I go to try to take the jobs, it'll tell me I have too many expenses. Oh, my God, are you serious? Why bother? That's so lame. I can't believe they did that. You can have them level themselves, so if you don't like the leveling process, you just let the car drive itself. I think I saw somebody talking about that, and I'm like, what? This way, forward. That's pretty lame. Okay. Oh my gosh, that's ridiculous. Like, it wasn't meant to happen. I think what it is the car's got enough, like, auto correction and stuff that it'll actually go around the track by itself, right? I don't think it was supposed to. It wasn't like a, what do you call that? It wasn't like an included function. It wasn't supposed to do that. But that's pretty comical. Turn this brake off and turn this brake on. There we go. Yeah, that's it. He has enough assists, right? Yeah, that's. I don't even know how to respond to that aside from lame, but kind of funny too. Just another reason, like, why the Forza community is pretty angry. No, stop. That, yes. And we're back up. A 2-year-old. Alright, so that is all hooked up. We're going to fix this engine and then get our trip underway. All in a day's work. Okay, that's cool. We'll be a couple minutes. Obviously, I have to fix up the little engine. Keep the inside dry. Playing it realistically. Coming into the terminal. Has anyone found the slug? I know they made a slug for our engine, but I haven't found it yet. Do you guys remember Project Gotham Racing? And then the rewards were kudos? Like, probably, you guys are probably all too young to even remember kudos. What are kudos? Fuel cut off. Electric's off. I mean, not all of you. Some of you are obviously my age or older. Where's the fueler? Here. We're gas and go. They used a lot of fuel, actually. Shocking a lot of fuel. All right, that's all set. And let's go ahead and get the job started. Well, we'll back up first, then we'll get the job started. Oh my gosh, that's ridiculous. That's so ridiculous. Time in game. I don't know. How do I tell? How do I tell, Cameo? Let's start this guy up. No, I don't. Oh, I do have a watch. Yeah, it's in my backpack. No, it's a compass. Never mind. Let's prime this bad boy. Oh, okay. So you think the rain's gonna? You do think the rain's gonna be an issue? Okay, we can do that. How's the brakes doing? Brakes are having an issue. That's because I left the wheel on. He said, "Not for me, for you, maybe." Okay, brakes are set. Off, off, reverse, reverse. Throttle's kicking in, and we're going to back up to the cement, and we'll see what time it is, and then we'll probably sleep for the night. You don't think I'll lose the jobs, though, will I? Will they go invalid? I'm a little nervous. They'll be there? Okay. This engine looks so much like the engine that they had on Estancia La Pacha. Farm Sim. It looks American-ish, but it's a little bit smaller, shorter. Like front to back is the same length, but height-wide is shorter than an American engine. Plus, Americans would never have that side there with no railings. Maybe in the 1920s. But safety regs, we have rails all the way across the train. Let me know when I'm far enough back. For short people. Oh, lordy. Should be good after this one? Okay. Should have been gone. Oh, Sherry, this train goes on. I mean, that's a good choice. That's the kind of cars I'll be driving. All right, all right. So there we go. Now, should I turn the engine off to go to sleep, or does it matter? Big, heavy, and loud. That's good though. That's the kind of stuff I want. I do kind of want some mismatched, Taylor. So if I take like an RX-7 and you take like, you know, like a '78 Pontiac Jeep, you know, Grand Am, that's a good matchup for me. Like I'm happy with that. I'll get you in the corners and you'll whip my butt on the straightaways, and that's how it'll be. Oh lordy, where are the papers? I've got them here. Okay, so I want to sleep for the night, right? What time is it? It is. Oh, it's 1 o'clock in the afternoon. What do you think? Okay, so you think we should just go for it? Should we go for it? Should we go for it? Let's go. All right, we got the go ahead. All right, there's 1 and 2. Boop. 2. There we go. That's, well, I mean, I kind of do that too sometimes, so it'll both be both of our faults. I'll try to avoid you. X. Okay. Here we go. Brake. I'm going to get the brake part off, okay? And the independent brake on a little bit. And then I'm going to, this is forward. How many notches should I go, Cameo? Do you think 3 notches? All right. Brakes are off. Brake sander on. 1, 2, 3. And independent brake off. So just push it till the spin light comes on. Oh, Lord. 2 more. Oh. Overheating. Okay, keeping it right there. Keeping it there. We're at 20. This is like Back to the Future. 25. Marty! The green! There we go. Come on, you can do it. Go one more. Okay. Okay, we got 40. Sand her off. All right, 41, 42, and then once the last cars are through the corner, oh my God! Wouldn't it just be easier to use two engines? Oh Lord! When do I need to gun it? We're going 40. We're going 40. We're going almost 50. I won't even know if it derails now. Okay, let's get an overview here and see. Oh no, their cars are still on the track. I don't see anyone flying off the track yet. So, okay, gun it. Okay, gun it. Get over there. Gun it. Oh God. Okay, I got a buzzer going off. Wheel slip. Oh yeah, so we're starting to lose speed. Oh crap! I gotta throw the switches. Come on, baby, you can do this. You're driving in angst right now, man. I know, you gotta really move on that. Oh, we still got some slip. Okay, back off 2 notches. I'm not gonna crash. I'm not gonna do it. We are at about 35. Sand off, okay. Sand off, okay. So we're at notch 6 right now. So we did it. That's it then, huh? We're through it. And she's not overheating or anything. We're doing fine. Let me get a different camera view here just to get the spectacular motion of a single engine pulling all of that weight. Look at that. That's impressive. I can't believe we made it. Unclenched cheeks from seat. Well, you assume it's smooth sailing, but I'm driving, so we'll see. No bad grades, some tight turns. Okay. The engine sounded like it shut off for a second there. Why is it doing that? Is it slipping? Why is it failing? Oh, wheel slip. Shoot. Never will crash. Should I back off the throttle or should I just leave it? No, because we're still going to lose speed, so. Man, that was incredible. Starting to increase speed a little bit. Why? So, okay, it keeps doing that. Why is it doing that? sander off. Let's keep an eye on the wheel slip. Oh, so is that shifting at that point? Interesting. I didn't realize it was geared. Okay. So far, so good. Should I back off the throttle? Should probably back off one notch. Yeah, it really is a beastie. Now, like I said, I've been using it in a lash up with the second one, and unstoppable with that setup, but not quite so seat of the pants running. Okay, so we are moving up. Oh, wait. Okay, yeah, there. Okay. So coming up here, we want to stay to the left, I think. Yeah. We're going past the sawmill. Okay, I'm going to back off the speed a little bit. We'll try to get down to 35. I'll let it coast for a minute, cool off. Wow, that's a hair-raising ride, I'll tell you that. Straight part after the switch, we can floor it. Well, we'll floor it to sand. I'm trying not to use up the sand in case we need it, but so we're already going left, so we're good there. All right, so we should probably pick up. You think I'm gonna give it a little bit more? Okay, the rain stopped. Getting some wheel slip there. All right, we made it. Slowly gaining speed. Had my door open the whole time. Huh. Sand is cheap. Getting some cool camera angles for the YouTube video. There'll be music over this part, so once we get out of the crazy train. But the goal is, my neighbor really mowing the lawn again? He's mowed the lawn 3 times this week, dude. He's crazy. Of course, I'm the opposite. I haven't mowed my lawn forever. Yeah, we were really pushing the limits coming out of the harbor. There was a slight chance of a derailment. I rarely derail, but now I have had one bad one for sure. I'm at 50 right now, so I think we'll be okay. Let's see where we are. Yeah. Give it some beans? Okay. I mean, I usually mow weekly, but I haven't been. I need to rake before I mow again, so. I'm looking for a hero. It does. It's not that bad. It's just long. I mowed it, you know, like a month ago. It's long. Thank you, Tay. You mow every 2 weeks almost? There you go. So we'll keep it around there. I'm happy with that. I don't have to go like rocket speed as long as we're surviving. Yeah, I've seen a couple in this game too, and tree branches like that are across the tracks. We're coming out of the 100-mile-an-hour segment here. This is the fastest I've ever had the train running. Things are going swimmingly. Hopefully not too swimmingly. Look at that. Oh, I didn't realize that. You probably because you got making deliveries. Yeah, so you're getting in and out. So we're in the fields here past the sawmill. This is kind of a neat area of the track. It's pretty. Up to 100. So we haven't had a massive East Palestine yet. That's good news. Not even a minor one. Should I give it beans now? I'm coasting right now. Sometimes coasting is cheaper. Alright, so we are going to Food Factory. Military base. Okay, and we need to go, let's see, our cargoes are going D21 and C4I, or D2I and C4I. And those are going to be C and D are on the complete opposite sides of the track. We're coming in from the northeast. So let's see which ones are which. These are on D, those are on C. So it might be, we'll probably try to pass through, since I've got the ammonia car is right behind me. So if we go through C, out the southwest exit, and then back into D, that'd probably be the best way to do it. So we'll go to C, drop off the big cars, the tank cars, and then go to D and drop off the weird, whatever they call them, the ammonia European travel cars. We don't have those in America. They all travel in tank cars, whatever that is that we're carrying. Whatever this stuff is. So that'll go, yeah. So we'll go to C first. And we're on the curve, coming up on the turn. I need to get up and see, make sure that we're on the right track. We're right on track. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Pressing forward, won't look back. And we're going to the left. That's the right way. What is this curve up here? Is it a... It's like a 3, probably. Oh, 10. Okay, well... Give some beans here. We coasted through that whole midsection. That's going to save us on a lot of gas. We are... They're fine. We are coming up on own. So we'll be making a left here at the next intersection. These come together quickly here. And that's the left. We're good there, 7.6, so we're fine on speed. So the next switch at the loop is a 30. We got a little ways to go before we get there. All right. Next switch. All right. You got it memorized. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. I don't have it memorized yet. People are yelling at me, and I'm like, no, hold on. I've only played the game once or twice. Like, I've been through there twice. How am I going to know, have the whole thing memorized like that? I don't. Train. Oh my gosh, 600 hours. You miss doing Amazon? Interesting. Obviously slowing down here, so we'll give it the beans. That's kind of a cool shot. Glitch. 1,500 hours on trains? Jeez. We'll find out in a minute. We're definitely bleeding off speed. Oops, I pressed the wrong button. That's cool. Screwed that shot up. Alright, so we got our temp warning, but we're doing okay. Still got 3/4 of a sand tank. Oh yeah, we got 3s coming up here, so we'll cut that down, let the train go slow around the corner, And it is set left. I didn't even check it, but we're good. There's our... That's a pretty steep turn there. That's like a horseshoe curve right there. I think we're going uphill here, so I'm going to notch it back up. We're going real slow right now. We should be fine. Going about 20. Start picking up speed as the rest of the train passes through that corner. Okay, so I'll keep it around there. Just right about, that's good. And there's the loop. There's a lot to it. It's definitely, it's a fun game for sure, but it's definitely a bit tricky. Driving a train is one thing. Driving a train in mountains is something totally different. Right, yeah. These are not suggested speeds. They are, you cannot go faster. Ooh, there's a glitch there. All right, so coming in, we're going to be... Next stop is the factory, so... And once again, we want to come in on the C yard. C4. Hopefully the track is clear. But we'll see. So that took us pretty much all afternoon to make that trip. The sun is on its way down. There's the city off in the distance. What is that all about? Hopefully going to the left here. Right. Yep. And we're going to start slowing down. I'm going to let it come all the way to a stop if I can, because I need to make sure the switches are going the right way. And we got to check and make sure, hopefully, like I said, hopefully C4I is clear. If it's not, we'll have to pull all the way forward back into it and then go back around with the other cars. So... my neighbor mowing the lawn, sorry. And it's going to the left. That's good. That's what we want. And we need more brakes. So I'm not sure exactly where in the yard we're going to end up, but I'll try to guide us there as best I can. It's going to the left. Let's just stop. 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 I think we're past the switch that we need. Because I think that right now we're going to be heading into B, if I'm not mistaken. Crap. We just followed the switch. Yeah, because we need C yard here. The track that we need is this one right here. See, oh, and it's clear. That's good. So, check that. That's C4 and... That goes to the right one. call Buddy back in a minute. That's my son, Mark. Left. And then right. Okay. Okay, now the question is, are we going to be able to back this sucker up? I don't know. We may not be able to back it. Come on, baby. We're doing it. Is the sander on? Come on, put the sand down. Oh, temperature! Stop! Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, that was close. Okay, so what we're going to have to do is... That sucks. Okay, let it go. Yeah, the brakes are off. The problem is I've got this huge train behind me pushing me down the hill. So we're going to have to just go through the yard the wrong way and then come back. That sucks. I just don't have the horsepower to push it up the hill that way. That's okay. I was trying to back the train up a bit because I followed the switch that I needed to switch, but as you saw, that went south real quick, so I shut the engine off. And I didn't realize, I was looking at the sander thinking it was the sander that was beeping, but it was not. That was the temperature. So I wonder how much the fees are going to be on that. Just had a minor meltdown inside the engine. It's fine. Yeah, that was real close. Oh, wait, no, I need to go the other way, this way. So we're just going to scoot past and then drop the cars off from the back. Any damaged lights? Nothing? Nope. Okay. That was really close. I heard it beeping, and I'm like, why is it beeping? Oh. Well, that'll explain it. About to blow stuff up. Hopefully there's not too much of a hill on the other side. I don't think there is, but we're going to have to go out a ways. Shiitake mushrooms. Okay, so we need to be on that track there. I think there is a grade going out here. Hopefully it's not too much. Oh God, plus like 3. Oh man, I'm screwed. I'm gonna try to get up the hill as far as possible. I have not seen the pic on Discord yet. I'll check it. Give me a sec here. Oh, that's a good point. That's all right. We'll make it. Okay, we're past it. We're past it. Okay. Shut it down. Yeah, right. Hindsight being 20/20. Okay. Now we're going to run to the back. Let me through. Just in case it starts rolling back again, which it might. Okay. This track is okay. This one is not. We need to switch that to this way. This one is going this way. This one's going this way, and that one's going that way, which is C5, C4I. Okay. Okay. Well, that was interesting. And a little frightening. Now, I wonder, does dynamic brake work reverse? Does anybody know if your dynamic brakes work in reverse? Okay, that's going to go reverse. Brake off. Brake off. We shouldn't really need to give it any throttle. It should just go. All right, we'll be here, OCM. Do what you gotta do, my friend. Let's go to the back of the train. Ah, there we go. Now we can see. We could probably put the brakes on. Yes, sir, Cameo. Thank you for the help. As long as this goes on the right track, I got it. If it goes on the wrong track, I'm screwed. Brakes are on. And we need to get all these cars inside that marker. Brakes are off. And let it roll. Now that we're down the hill, it'll should have enough momentum to just pull into place, and then we'll slam the brakes on and stop. Wow, that was pretty intense there at the end. But we got it done, and I think we should be fine on time too. Once we get the disc, I'll turn the one job in. Then we'll park the other car. Once again, it'll be just like the other one. Hopefully, get in on both of them in on time, because those bonuses are going to be big, big, big. How's that looking? Still, I think we still got a ways to go before the whole train's in. Yeah, it's just in. I'll let it roll a little further just to make sure. No harm in that, right? Okay, now we can put the brakes on. And the independent engine brake. And we're going back in the engine. And let's head back and disconnect it. What should be in the yard now. Let's see, where's our sign? Whoops. The sign for the yard is here, I think. C3. Yes, we are very well in the yard. Perfect. All right, turn the brakes on. And disconnect the cars. Close that. Turn that on. Move this off. Ooh, that sucks. Farm animals. Horses. They're a pain in the butt. They are. Good animals, but pain in the butt. Sheep. Okay, 45 minutes of 68. We should be just fine. There's $100,000 right there. Oh, poor sheep. That's pretty old for a sheep, isn't it? Or do they live like 20 years? I'm not sure how long sheep live. I would imagine 8 to 10 years, right? All right, that's on. That's off. Nope. Brakes off. And move forward. Oh, they live about 8 years. Okay. I didn't know that. But I figure they're dog-sized, and dogs live 8 to 10 years, so seems like it would make sense that they're about the same. That stinks. So this time we don't have to go quite as far. We need to get these cars past that switch. Well, Cameo was right. It's all about knowing the spots to accelerate and the spots where you're okay, and that was pretty intense. This is a hard one to see. We are just about to go past it, so shutting the throttle off. And train and independent brakes on. And I'm going to run back and set the switches. This one is going where? That can be, we're done with that. We can chuck that. The other one is going to D2I. And that is, all right, so we're going to throw this. And I think D is the outer yard. Let's see here. D is that outside yard, yeah. So past here. Past here, around here. Oh, that sounds like fun. That's. Did I say 2I? I think it was 2, right? Separating sheep and goats sounds like a blast. Why, that sounds almost biblical. So we come in here, gonna go straight, gonna go up that track, yep. And that was the only switch. This switch here is another one, and that was set correctly. And another one, and that is set correctly. Okay, so we're ready to come back now. Just in time for night. Hi, everybody's left the stream. Jeez. Where are you all going? We only got like 10 minutes left. Jeez. All right, suspend. You all know how this ends, right? That is definitely not a guarantee with me. You think you know how it ends. All right, we're going to run it backwards. And so, then we'll drop the call off, and then we will service our engine. I want to see how much damage we did. We got a little rough with the engine there. It was not necessarily the nicest engine treatment that I've ever done. But I think there's an engine factory here, or a repair facility, I should say. Yes, there is. And it's right by D. That's very convenient. Make sure we're going in. Yep, we are going in the right spot. With these very highly explosive chemicals that were just flying into the yard. Almost in. And we're in. brakes are on. And this brake is on. That's disconnected. Man, this went really smooth. Let that bleed out. And let's go close that call. Where is the... That'll take the time pressure off. There it is. Always look for the green light. It's got a beacon on the tower. $51 minutes. There we go. $19,000 bonus. $58,000. So I'm almost up to as much money as I had to start with. And that is excellent. We had $300,000 when I bought all those licenses. So in one train, we made it all back. It's crazy how much money you make when you do the chemical trains. They're just so freaking awesome. Okay, so now let's go ahead and set the switches. We're going to get our engine serviced. And then that'll be it. So to finish the night off, let's see how much damage we did to the engine, because I'm curious that, like, what we did. It'll be worth it, but it'll be interesting just to see it. So off we go. And then I must go do chores. I have to, well, eat lunch. That's not really a chore. And then I need to mop the floors and do the dishes. That's my chores for the day. And then we'll come back sometime in the afternoon, early evening, and do some racing. How does that sound? I think that'll be fun. Crew's all here. Okay. And we're going to run that back. I think this is the repair house if we go this route here. Yeah, that's it. There's the service facility, so I can put this away. Just make sure I got the switch set right. Yep. And rotate backwards. It's crazy how quick this engine picks up speed when it's all by itself, which is true of engines because they're not pulling any load, so it's ready to go. And how quickly it stops when you command it to. Alrighty. We're in the bay. I think our fuel's lined up. Let me check real quick and make sure. Yep, we're good. So, what we can do then is hop up in here and turn everything off. Turn that to neutral. Oh, ooh, that's tough. What does your dad do? And fuel cut off. Ta-da. All right, fill her up. That's going to use a lot of fuel. That's actually not bad. Sand, we definitely used a lot of it. Sand's pretty cheap. $1,600. Tons of oil. So far, I'm actually pretty impressed at how cheap this was. We didn't really do any damage at all. That is shocking. Ah, trucks at a construction company. Okay. And so that engine is all serviced. That was cheaper than the last trip. What the frick? That didn't come. We jammed the crap out of that engine, and well, I guess most of it was cruising. I mean, honestly, there was a lot of just cruise downhill because Cameo knows the right route. That's part of the big trick. So there we go. There's the DE6. Man, that thing is a great engine. Let's go look at our fees now, and then that'll be it because that's pretty much it for what I do each session. So only one engine makes it a lot cheaper, that's for sure. Now we probably have some fees. Yeah, it's stupid. $75. We fixed it. They got to charge you like a little extra. Nice work. You may now buy new licenses. Well, thank you. Okay, so we're all set. Ladies and gentlemen, hopefully you enjoyed this episode and stream of Derail Valley. I had a lot of fun doing it, and it was pretty exciting to bring that huge train with one engine. That was the biggest train I think I've run, and definitely the most underpowered. So, all right, guys, those of you that are on stream, we'll see you later tonight for racing. Those of you on YouTube, thank you so much for watching. Be sure to subscribe. Thumbs up always help, and we will see you next time. Bye.